iron in their soul. What's up, YouTube? This is your big brother, King Jabez, back to say another very important message. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think about my content. In addition to that, please feel free to follow me over on Instagram at The King Jabez, as well as my website, theironsoul.com. Whatever you decide to do, it will be greatly appreciated. Let's do some work. What I always say, let's work. Today's message, and this one is just straight from the heart. I actually wasn't even planning on recording a video today. I'm going to be honest with you. I completed a journey of myself, 100 days of 300 push-ups, and I was kind of focusing on that. And after finishing that task, I felt like this word should be released to my audience. And so this is the word that's in my spirit with no notes. Didn't think about this. Wasn't even planning on recording today. And here's the word. Chosen ones. The time is now. An overflow of blessings. You see, many of us, if you're like me, here is a common error of chosen ones. Let me put it to you this way. We tend to overthink stuff. Because we are gifted, speaking about the chosen, right? Who are we? We experience a lot of rejection. We experience a lot of misunderstanding, right? So because of that rejection, misunderstanding, many of us find ourselves in a season of isolation. And that may last for 1 to 5 years. Some of you may be exiting that. Some of you may be in that right now. You may just be starting a journey of isolation. And because of all these various experiences that are unique to the chosen, we tend to overthink our next move. And that's a good thing because we're not people who are rash. We think through our actions. We're accountable for our actions. We're responsible for what we do. We think. But sometimes we overdo it. And we're waiting for this perfect time, right, for the blessing to be released. And part of the reason, and this is what the Most High told me, and even my own life, is that sometimes you're holding yourself back by not going forward with the idea, with the thoughts that have been given to you. Let me break it down this way. The mind, this is the instrument of manifestation. Don't get it twisted. We manifest first in our mind. And this is why meditation is so important. This is why prayer is so important. This is why reading is so important. This is why it's so important to digest content like this and other YouTubers who speak on this type of content. Why? It is designed to give you the insight and the perspective you need to make those proper decisions. Good decisions are made with good information. And this is why we have to be careful what goes to our mind, because we're going to manifest from this. And when you overthink, you have a great idea right here that you just won't release. And your failure to release that idea, to release that song, to release that movie, to release that vision for your business, to release that new hairstyle, I'm talking to everybody today, to release that new design for tattoos, to release that idea for a t-shirt business. I'm going to just throw something out there. I'm just speaking from my spirit. Whoever you are, hairdressers, you got a braid style that's going to be cracking in the streets, and you're afraid it's going to look bad. Do it. Try it. You see, if everybody's doing the same thing, common sense says someone has to jump out there and try it differently, right? And that's where the mind comes in at. So the overflow of blessings comes from a place of courage. You can't be consumed by the opinion of others to make this happen. You have to get to a place, chosen one, where you don't care what people think. Period. You cannot care. If you're going to get to the next level, if you're going to get invited to this new opportunity, meeting people who are about something, people who are on something, traveling to a new city, leaving your hometown, making some moves, it's going to take some courage. You got to jump out there. And what I know from my own life, from jumping out there, I'm going to just prepare you for this ahead of time. It's going to be uncomfortable for a while, and that's okay. I'd rather be uncomfortable. Somebody said this to me. I'd rather be uncomfortable. I'm talking. I feel good today, by the way. I'd rather be uncomfortable for 6 months than to be stuck for 6 years. Huh? Let me get some more protein drink. That was actually pretty good, by the way. I'd rather be uncomfortable for 6 months. You understand me? Than to be stuck somewhere for 6 years. Somebody will put something in the comments and say, big bro, we tapped in today. And see, some of you are afraid to be uncomfortable. Get over that, gang. Get over that, sis. Get over that, bro. If you're going to get where you want to go, get uncomfortable. Push yourself to do something different. Why do you think I did those push-ups every day? I wanted to push myself to the next level. You know how hard it is for me to do those push-ups? It's uncomfortable. Whole body is sore. And there is something more important than push-ups. It's called your life. You understand me? I'm using it as an analogy. Your life is important. So just as I have to push myself, and give you an analogy, physically with those push-ups, you got to push yourself mentally, economically, socially, spiritually. I don't know who you are, but you get my point. Get uncomfortable. You see, that next level is going to require some growth. That's why it's called a breakthrough. You got to break through something. You can't break through sitting back timid. Come on now, guys, ladies. You can't break through being timid. You got to shake that fear off. Come on, you got to get that fear off you. You got to shake that fear off you. You know, for my fellas, you got to get off those sites. Let me tell you, here we go. Yeah, here we go. We talking today. Fellas, get off those corn sites. Wasting your energy, okay? We have to get out here to a place of confidence, alertness, making proper decisions. And as you do that, those blessings are going to just overflow. It's going to overtake you. You see, when you do what I'm talking about today, your blessings are going to find you because you're active. People say all the time, right? I'm active. I got motion. Ain't that what we say? Right? Come on, let me talk to you. You know, big bro kind of hip. You know, you got motion. You're active. Having motion and being active comes from just that. Using the ideas in your brain. Thinking. Being decisive. Going forward even when you're scared. Sometimes it'll come to me if you get on the live and talk to several hundred people about whatever topic may be. But I'll jump out there anyway. You got to get uncomfortable. And that's how you grow. That's how you get stronger. This is how the blessings begin to overflow in your life. When you're willing to make some new connections. I'm going to keep on pushing. I'm going to push that every day if I have to. The word I've been hearing in my spirit for the last week or maybe even 2, week and a half, whatever it is escape. This is the time to escape. Okay? This is the time, listen to me, chosen ones, to go to the next level. Because we don't know what's going to happen in next year. I'll just put that out there. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I'm using my common sense, the brain God gave me. We don't know what's to come. So now is the time to make some better decisions. Now is the time to connect the right people. If you're waiting for the right time, it's now. Okay, if you needed that push, this is a push today. I'm going to push you. You've been listening to me. Some of you have been watching Big Bro 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. This is that push. We don't know what's coming 6 months from now. Next year, 2025. So I believe it's time for us as a chosen. We need to be shifting day by day for the rest of the year. I'm going to just give you that direct word. I'm going to give it to you straight. Uncut, pure. We need to be moving this to end this year. You have a phone. You see what's happening out here. We're in the last days. I'll say that. The unusual cruelty, right? The vagabond spirit. The pressure before the break. Some of you have already been through that. And now it's time for you to cash in. You've been through all this stuff. In other words, you haven't been through all this for no reason. Everything you've been through, sis, bro, over the last 4 or 5 years, it's now your time to cash in. Okay? Somebody sent a comment says it's time to cash out. You hear me? It's time to get that check. And you're not going to get that check. No one's going to bring it to your house. You got to get out here. You know, big bro, I watch podcasts like anybody else. You know, I'm a normal human. No Jumper. They had a podcast. There was artists on there. It doesn't matter who it is. And he was telling the artist, you know, you got to get out here. Okay, he's like, I'm going to give you this game. Nobody's bringing a check to your front door. And some of you, you know, you're not an artist, but you may be whoever you are. Businessman, businesswoman. Whatever it is you're trying to do, no one's going to bring it to you. You got to jump out there. Get online. Some of you are afraid to get on social media. Get on social media. Let me talk to you. This is 2024. I'm afraid. I know that's your problem. Some of you, I'm going to get on your butt today. I'm going to get on you. Matter of fact, hold on. Bring out the belt today. Remember the gang? BTB gang? That's what we're on today. It's time to get active. All this sitting around, don't nobody like me. I don't want to hear that. I don't have the money. I know you have the money. The idea is going to bring the money. The vision is going to bring the money. The connection is going to bring the money. All the excuses you're making as to why you're not, I don't want to hear it. This is your time. I want you to get this one today. It's time to go forward and get active. Stop sitting back, being passive. Some of you have been passive all 2024. Get out here. Go get your blessing. The overflow of blessing comes from being proactive. The Most High is not going to bless you sitting back fearful. Okay, let's keep it all the way 1,000. The Most High is against fear. You're supposed to be courageous, brave. You got to jump out here, meet people, learn how to have a conversation. Stop being afraid to talk to people. And that's part of the problem sometimes, even on social media. It makes some people socially awkward. They can't even have a regular conversation without a text or tweeting or something like that. They get into a room with an individual and don't even know what to say. That's a hindrance to you because you have to be able to articulate yourself and to sell yourself in this world to go forward. So what am I saying? It's time. It is time now for the overflow blessings. Not next year, not 5 years from now, this year. Tap into something. So you say, okay, big bro, what I do? I want you to get focused. Okay? Remove distractions. It's not going to happen. So if you're all over the place, it's not going to happen, sis. It's not going to happen, bro. Get focused on your vision. Put your purpose over, pleasure. Get focused on your purpose. Tap in. Get to where you want to be. Don't you want to? I mean, just talk to you now. Flat out ask you, don't you want to be blessed? I'm going to ask you, do you want to prosper? Do you want to have a better life? Do you think you're worthy of a better life? Do you have ideas that can get you there? Then share it. Jump out there. Well, shake your hand, make a friend. Go connect with some people. You got to get it going. You say, I don't know where to go. Get your phone. This is 2024. Get your phone out. Go figure it out. I can't tell you everything. Figure it out. Whatever you're trying to do, figure out who's doing it and go meet them. You say, big boy, that's bold. I know it's bold. Get bold. Get out here. It's time to get active. It's time to get some motion. Huh? Get active. Ain't what they say online all the time? Big bro kind of hip. Motion, action, active. What does it all mean? Progress. It's simple. Prosperity. Moving forward. Purpose. Getting things done. That's what we're talking about today. And as you do that, the blessings will overtake you. It's going to find you. But it won't find you if you're not doing anything. That's simple. So you have to be active for this to happen. So I want to encourage you towards being decisive. Stop being afraid to make a decision, bro. Stop being afraid to make decisions, sis. You're not going to get there being passive. You better jump out there. Meet that person. Fellas, some of you men, go talk to that woman. I'm afraid. You want to be your wife. You're afraid to talk to her. Come on, man. I got to tell you that. You a man. I'm going to tell you flat out. If anybody told you, I'm going to tell you. You's a man, Buddha. You afraid to talk to a woman. The only thing she can tell you is no. What you afraid of that for? You say, big bro, you're something. No, I'm something else. I'm trying to help you out. Get out. Stop being so passive. Quit being so scary. You hear me? Get aggressive. I ain't saying don't run off. Don't overdo it, because some of y'all be overdoing it. You know what I mean? But with some character, with some class, you ain't got to tell this. You know what to do. You know how to go talk to a woman. Jump out there. That's how I met my wife. I had to jump out there. She ain't come get me. Come on, man. Duh. Getting them jobs, I had to fill up the application. I had to, even as YouTube stuff, I had to jump out here. I didn't know nothing about YouTube. You feel me? I've been showing you guys about my life how to get. You got to jump out here. You got to make some moves. So, I think the message is clear today. It's your time now, bro. It's your time. That's what my spirit. It's your time now, sis. This is the time to escape, gang. If you wait for a time, you get on it now. See, what happens is the distractions will confuse the mind, and you won't even recognize what season you're in. Right? Let me drop that science real quick. All the distractions around you are there. They are designed to confuse your mind, which is the instrument of manifestation. Don't get it twisted. We manifest with this here. The brain, the mind. This is the tool to release ideas, visions, goals, business, songs, a new idea, a new company, a relationship. You're talking to a woman, it starts in your mind first. You got to manifest some thoughts. You got to know how to talk to a woman. Duh. So, in other words, what am I saying? What Big Bro saying today? What am I saying? Get your mind right, my boy. Get your mind right, sis. Go get your blessing. It's time. Now is the time for an overflow of blessings. Not just a few of them. I mean, abundance. open doors, breakthroughs. And that will put you where you need to be, in a place of health, increase in influence. I'm giving you some vision, give you something to think about. A better life. I mean, don't you all want that? If not, why are you watching Iron Soul? Right? So that's what I have for you today. I think I've said plenty. I hope this will motivate you. That's my goal. This is definitely for motivation purposes, to give you a little guidance and to give you that push you need to get your blessing. This is your big bro, King Jabez. Thanks for listening. God bless. Peace.